Hello, this is Marty Ettington. I'd like to talk about my book, The Real Atlantis in the Eye of the Sahara. Having watched some videos a couple of years ago about the possible location of Atlantis being in the Western Sahara, I did a lot of research and came up with an amazing book, which is really one of my favorites, about probably the best location now for where Atlantis might be, or might have been. There have been many books and movies about whether Atlantis really existed and where it was located. Now we have a new candidate location which meets the criteria established by Plato much better than any other candidates. A location which is the exact same size as the fabled city and is located by more than one ancient source. The story of the Eye of the Sahara is truly amazing, and once you read it you'll become convinced, like I am, of this logically being the real location of the mythical city of Atlantis. Lots of history and related information in the study of where Atlantis was really located. I even used Google Earth to look at some places up close in the center of the Eye of the Richat, the location, and I actually saw traces of ruins there which have never been excavated. So the chapters include, of course, Plato's description of Atlantis, other previous possible locations, the specifications of the size of Atlantis and how well they match the Richat structure, ancient rivers in North Africa, how North Africa back then was lush and then later turned to desert. And this is something I haven't seen in any of the other books, is Herodotus, a famous historian a couple thousand years ago, in his map of the world, described Atlantis as being in West Africa. Other researchers have looked into it, and a lot more interesting data. I think if you read this book, you'll find that this is a wonderful candidate for what Atlantis might be and that really needs excavation. So my book is located on my website, MKEttingtonbooks.com, and it's in the category of ancient history books. And I think you'll find it really interesting and really an excellent candidate for where Atlantis really existed. Thanks for listening.